Hi Virgo, this is your reading for the month of October. And before I get started, I just want to let you know that I'm having a giveaway. I'm giving away the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. And all you have to do in order to win this is subscribe to my channel, and I will notify you the 1st of November, the winner. All right, so I'm going to jump right into this. So the card at the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's you have some positive changes coming your way. I just heard finances for some people, but behind that is the King of Earth. I mean, which that is you. I mean, this is the Earth card. So Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But I feel like things are changing as far as like finances, the way you live, because behind that you have 10 of Earth. Very happy family life, financial security. So maybe in the past, quite possibly, you were having some issues with money. Your finances, and behind that is the Star card. Happy times, positive changes, make long-term plans, especially make long-term plans when it comes to your money on how you can grow your money. All right, so card at the bottom, well, the situation is you have 3 of air. This was so positive. This first message was so positive, and then this one is so sad. Like, this is time of sadness. It's time to heal. So the heartbreak has already happened. I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune at the bottom, I feel like this is what's going to be coming up for you after this happens for you. What's crossing you is the Page of Air. This is challenging information. So something was told to you that broke your heart. And it was done without tact. What you don't know, you have the Knight of Air. I feel like somebody quite possibly came in fast, maybe might have cut you off. That was what the bad news was. Maybe somebody left you, you weren't expecting it. Let me clarify that though for you. But the message I'm getting right now is that you did not see this coming. Clarify this Knight of Air for Virgo. Clarify this Knight of Air for Virgo. Quite possibly you could be dealing with the air sign too, Virgo. So that is a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Clarify this Knight of Air. Let me see. All right, clarify this Knight of Air for Virgo. Oh my God, this is frustrating. I cannot keep. Give me just a second. All right, clarify this Knight of Air for Virgo. Clarify this Knight of Air. Clarify this Knight of Air for Virgo. What is it that? Clarify what is it that Virgo doesn't know. I feel like I can't go any further. Somebody was mentally conflicted about you. There was a choice that they didn't want to make. It's like there's some guilt here based on what this person did. Like they came in, they broke your heart, but they do feel bad about it. It's like they are in their head about it. Clarify this mental conflict for Virgo. Clarify this. But I feel like this person quite possibly could be an Aries, quite possibly maybe even Taurus. But this person could have been kind of manipulative in the way that they treated you. It was like you always, okay, now I kind of got it. This person was kind of manipulative. This person kind of kept you really confused all the time. But you were always having to stand your ground against this person. It's like they kind of kept you in mental in conflict. Like you really didn't know where you stood with this person. And then they kind of came in with this bad news. You kind of weren't expecting it and cut you off somehow. So in your past, so is the Seven of Earth, that seeds well planted, but this is also like a pause in action. It's almost like something started and then it stopped. Clarify this Seven on Earth. Same thing came out. Seven of Pentacles came out again. So it's just kind of reiterating what was said here. Something started and then it ended quickly. It says a temporary pause in action, but I feel like something started and then it ended. Okay, and so in your present, you have the Six of Air. This is you moving on to calmer waters. This is you leaving the past behind. And then your near future, you have the Ego card. This is the Devil card. I want to know what the Devil... Oh, this is like kind of being trapped. It's like a false sense of entrapment. This is, you're moving on, but you feel trapped. And quite possibly you could feel trapped because you could either be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, another earth sign, or you could be pregnant by this person, even though they cut you off, you're walking away to calmer waters, but quite possibly you could be finding out that you are pregnant. And there's a lot of fear surrounding it. I mean, I'm sure not everybody's going to be pregnant. A lot of people watch my videos who, you know, they've either had all the kids they want or you're not of that age. But let me clarify this fertility card one more time. It doesn't always mean pregnancy, but I feel for a few Virgos, it does. So clarifying this fertility card, you have emotional withdrawal and solitude, and this is the Hermit card. This is you deciding to walk away, not just physically, but even mentally, and go within yourself and get the healing that you need. And I think you need this in order for you to start growing on, like, as a spirit, on a spiritual level. There's a lot of deep hurts. It's very deep, this hurt. There's a lot of sadness involved in this situation. All right, and this is you and your power, Virgo. This is the Eight of Air. This is illusion of being trapped. You kind of had that with the Devil card here. I noticed that this fear is holding you back in your head. You can't get out of your head. That's what you need to do. That's your goal. That's what I'm seeing, because you do have this mental conflict here at the bottom that you're not aware of, and I feel like you're probably trapped in this cycle of stories you're telling yourself, even quite possibly being a victim, keeping yourself in victim mode. All right, in your environment, there's the Queen of Fire. You might possibly have a fire sign in your environment. Fire sign woman that you could go to who helps give you strength, helps give you your power. But let me clarify who this Queen of Fire is. Clarify this Queen of Fire for... Who is this fire sign in Virgo's life? Who is this fire sign? Who is this Queen of Fire in Virgo's life? I like that one. I wanted to jump. Interesting, because you have the Death card, so that's Scorpio. It could be, actually, you could be dealing, for some Virgos, you could be dealing with a fire sign that you have ended, or they have ended this relationship, and they're still, you quite possibly could still be living with them. They could also be like a Libra, Scorpio person. Clarify this Death card. Clarify this Death card. Clarify. Let me see here. Yeah, it is this person, because this is a conflict and defeat card. This person stabbed you in your back. So you could be dealing with quite possibly another earth sign, air sign. There's also the Virgo Libra cusp. There's a Libra Scorpio cusp. I can't remember what the other cuspers are. All right, so your hopes and fears, you have the King of Air. I feel like what you want to do, I feel like you want to really embody this King of Air, where you want to be confident. I feel like you want to speak your mind. I don't think you want to play the victim. I think that you want to finally just end this also. Even though maybe the person quite possibly left you, you just want to be done with this energy. And the card, the most likely outcome is the Ace of Air. So something new. It says a challenging beginning, but it's a beginning. This is seeing the truth in the situation. This is getting clarity over all of this. All right, clarify this Ace of Air. I just want to see what other information we have for, what other information do we have? Yeah, you're going to move forward. Like you have decisions to be made, but you're going to move forward. Even though you're going to be looking back and you're going to be hurt and you're still going to be thinking about this person, you're still moving forward. But you're going to remember, you're going to use your intuition and remember all that stuff that person did to you. You're not going to go back. You're going to, the next time somebody comes into your life, you're going to remember what it is you want and what things you're willing to accept. All right. Okay. And what advice do you have for Virgo? What advice do you have for Virgo? What advice do you have for Virgo? Okay. Thinker. Message in a bottle. I could tell Virgos are definitely deep thinkers. You guys are such deep thinkers. All right, so Thinker. This is the first time I've seen the Thinker card. So it means strategy, being analytical and logical. So I think what this is telling you is to be very logical, like how you want to be logical, like the King of Air. You want to embody this, and instead of approaching this situation with feeling, you want to logically think about how you're going to get away from this situation, how you're going to move forward, and not go through and not deal with this again with another partner. So message in a bottle, this is about spirits giving you messages, whether that's symbols, there's said like, or whether that's just them, you knowing that they're sending you information, but the divine is definitely involved in this situation. They're helping you get away. And if they are involved in this situation, they're not gonna leave you stranded. They're here to help you. They got your back. All you got to do is just pray And so you also have the clean it up card. This is cleaning the excess energy out of your area. So I have, for some Virgos, you might quite possibly still own or have something of somebody's where their residual energy is on it, and I'd recommend you get rid of it, throw it away, give it away, whatever it is, quite possibly even move into another location or kick this person out, but clean up, do major cleanup afterwards. I know there's a little bit more to this. All right. This is getting, and also this is getting to the core of the situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning your house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. So that's this relationship. You need to clean this up. If it means you have to get a divorce, then get the divorce. If you have to move out, move out. Whatever it is that you have to do in order to get away from this, do it. And that's why right now you have this King of Air, this logic. Really think about it, approach things in a thinking manner, not so much in a feeling manner, which is interesting because Virgos, you guys aren't the most emotional people, but you can get in your heads and you can tell yourself stories that are not true. Well, I mean, everybody can, but you guys are really hard on yourselves and you shouldn't at this time. You really need to think logically about this situation. All right, so surrender cards. What does Virgo need to surrender in order to successfully move away from this relationship? What does this one wanted to come out? Okay, I guess those all wanted to come out. Surrender to passion. Get out of your head. Feel the fire in your belly. Focus on people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Yeah, get away from people who just bring you down, who make you just feel sad, like you don't even want to leave your house. Surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. But yeah, but you still need to get away from whatever this situation is. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you'll be heard through the universe, and answers and support will arrive. All right, so I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey card by James Van Praagh. Oh. So, what messages do we have? Okay, blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Yeah, so that's when I say being the victim. You can't blame people for how can I say this? Take responsibility for your side of the situation. Yeah, it's easy to blame the other person, but if you continue to let the person do the same thing over and over again, now whose fault does it become, you know? And also trust. Trust that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So you do have the intuition card here. Do trust yourself. And love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Yeah, this is a total learning experience for you. This was a karmic partner. They were just here for you to learn from. And now the universe is saying, hey, it's time to move on because you spent a little too much time with them. All right. What does the Ascended Masters say? What Ascended Masters, what messages do we have for Virgo? Ascended Masters, what messages do we have for Virgo? Ascended Masters, what messages do we have? It says, come out of the closet. Interesting. says it is time for you to make your real feelings and beliefs known. This card asks you to reveal who you really are to yourself and others. This may involve having a heart-to-heart discussion with a loved one or allowing other people to see your true nature. You'll be spiritually supported in this process, and the Ascended Masters will help you be lovingly honest. As a result of coming out of the closet, your relationships will deepen because you'll know that you're loved for who you really are. Additional meanings of this card: let go of judgments about yourself or others. Speak your truth with love. Allow others to get to know the real you. Trust that your authentic self is lovable and likable. The more authentic you are, the higher the energy and success of all your projects. Wow, this is about being true to yourself and being authentic, because I think that this person did not let you be yourself. Right. Maybe what you need to do is just write in a journal your feelings, your thoughts, your true feelings and thoughts. Even if you can't say them to people outright, in the beginning, write it down. And the power of joy. I think you're going to have a lot of good things coming to you soon. All right, so Divine Feather. What is Divine Feather? All right. So you have this pretty white feather, which is the white eagle. The connection to divine guidance is within you. Yes, you are directly talking to the divine, like they are giving you messages, and you really do need to pay attention. All right, so I hope that I helped you, and don't forget to subscribe to win the Psychic Tarot, and have a good rest of your month.